Hey, what's going on, people? Y'all tuned in to another edition of Fresh Perspective. Well, we're here to give you a fresh take on today's topics. And today's topic is the Washington Wizards versus the Boston Celtics. Right now, I got three-fourths of the panel with me. Courtney Chappelle, aka the Young Talent. Talk to the people, brother.
Saying y'all, let's work. Let's get it together. This won't
Hey,
take
Jeremy
long.
Flanagan, Mr. Flamboyant himself, the blueprint. What you got for the people?
What's good? What's good? Everybody tune in, hit that like button. Make sure you tune in and subscribe. It helps with the visibility of the show. We ready to rock. Let's roll.
Oh man, this man doing a lot of promotion right now. Where's your boy D Burst, aka Homage? And I don't know if y'all gonna tune in for what Jeremy talking about, because y'all ain't gonna like the shit he talking about. But let's dive right into it. We had a big game 7 playoff game tonight. Um, to me, it wasn't as advertised. It wasn't as strong as I thought it was gonna be, but it was somewhat entertaining. We have the Washington Wizards versus the Boston Celtics tonight. And Jeremy, you can start us off. Tell the people what you think about it.
To me, I felt as though this was a really, really, really good ball game. If you're the Boston Celtics, if you're a Boston Celtics fan, but if you're a fan of the NBA, I mean, this was a great game 7. It wasn't as good as game 6 was, but what was good about it, you had players step up who you didn't think would step up and play some really good basketball. And Kelly Olynyk was that guy on tonight. Um, he did a wonderful job. Not only him, but Marcus Smart uh, played a really good game. It's not going to be on the stat sheet on things that he did that was necessary for Boston to win the game, but he did. And also not John, but Isaiah Thomas, man. The guy dropped 29 and 12 tonight. You can't help but appreciate what he is doing throughout this playoffs, even though they've been in some tough battles. But this is what builds a championship team, going through tough situations like this. And I'm just really excited and looking forward to what's going to happen in this Cleveland series, because I do believe that they're going to pose a threat to Cleveland.
Court, what you got for the people, brother?
John Wall choked. Bradley Bill showed up. Washington got some tough decisions to make. What they're gonna do as far as Otto Porter, I say they bring him back. They got to move Grontunk to the bench and go ahead and go get them a more skillful big man. Nene got to go, period. They need another backup point guard. And, they'll be all right. As far as the game go, I'm not understanding why everybody's so shocked that Kelly Olynyk can knock down shots and is skillful. He was a pretty damn good college basketball player, but whatever. Marcus Smart, pretty good college basketball player. It's been solid for them the last couple of years as they made playoff runs. But again, whatever. Good series. It's on John Wall, though. This is a bust. Bradley Bill came and showed up. It's a game 7. This is where the stars come out. It's on the road. You can't expect much from your bench or your supporting cast. And really, the team came around and showed up, and he didn't show up. He pretty much choked it away, going 8 for 23 and settling for a lot of jump shots, something he doesn't really have. Tough break for the Wizards. Like, as I said, if he was going to get that kind of money, we was going to look at him as a superstar like that. He had to bring this series home, and he didn't do it.
Just to echo what Courtney was talking about, man. I sit here and never been a fan of John Wall, and John Wall had me on the cusp of actually becoming a John Wall fan. But tonight was one of those nights where you got to deliver, and this is what superstars are born. Road warriors, and you was not there. Bradley Beal showed up. You've been looking for him all series. He was here with you tonight. Morris played well. Otto Porter played well, but you have to understand, John Wall, this game fall on you. 8 for 23. You just can't do that in big game situations. I had a real close family member of mine. I ain't gonna shout his name out, but Euless can tell you. He told me that John Wall didn't get in no rhythm, and I'm still trying to figure out how you don't get in the rhythm shooting 23 shots. You shot the most shots on the team, so that means you took the shots that you wanted to take. What John Wall was supposed to do a better job of was attacking the defense, allow his role players and his shooters to make shots for him as they were, and he continue to put pressure on the defense to get to the free throw line, make the referees call fouls on you. What you're gonna see is you either gonna see that is they cheating or you getting what you need. But John Wall, you just didn't play well tonight. Jeremy, to speak on what you talked about, we watched that whole game and they had an amazing bench performance. I mean, that bench had almost 60% of their points. You got Kelly Olynyk, you got Marcus Smart, who played excellent defense and gave tremendous effort the whole night. And you got the young boy Jaylen Brown. Oh man, Jaylen Brown was spectacular tonight for this team. He was very clutch. And you saw a team tonight in Boston, they just wanted it. They just wanted it a little bit more than Washington. I think Washington was out of gas. But again, this is going to fall on John Wall. The same way you were standing on the table in game 6, like you did something. Hey, man, you didn't do nothing but protect home court. The real guys, they road warriors. They go on the road, and they go in there and they get those wins. And I feel like your team gave you an opportunity to get that game. Y'all were never up by more than 10, but y'all were never down. Y'all was always in the ball game. It never got out of control. Y'all was right there. And some of your decision making was pretty bad. So we know that's over with. So what y'all got next series? We got Cleveland. We got in Boston, number 1 seed versus number 2 seed. Talk to me. Court, I defer to you on this one, boss. What you got?
Next series, I got Boston losing in 5. In 5. I just don't think they're gonna allow Brad Stevens to hide Isaiah Thomas. I think Kyrie has had way too much rest. And he ready to light pretty much, give or take, about 3 of them by himself. Braun got a lot of rest.
Now, Court, let me ask you something. I'm familiar with your theory on Kyrie Irving and the point that you just made, but enlighten the people, enlighten America in the basketball world on what you're talking about when you say Kyrie had too much rest. Talk to the people.
Kyrie's injury prone.
Oh, that's where you go with that.
Injury prone, so his legs and his body is a little brittle, but at full strength, full health, there's nothing you can do for him. But usually what you hope is that you can run him through 5-6 games up and down, using his body, using all of that. You hope fatigue sets in on some of them jump shots so it's not so crisp, or worst case scenario, he plays a little AI-ish as far as going to the rim, hell bend, and making plays and hitting that ground often. So you can always almost count on an injury, but he's had a hell of a lot of rest in these playoffs. So he's at full strength. His body's strong. He in good health, good spirits. He's sleeping at night, eating.
Okay. So what else you got for that? So you just got Kyrie taking over the series, or you got the man, the myth and the legend, LeBron James, coming in there and doing what he got to do to Jay Crowder and Jaylen Brown and whoever they put on?
I kind of think I got both. I got Braun and Kyrie really just running through this series, really. Be honest with you. I got them doing what they want to do. I don't really see anybody who can stop them from doing what they want to do. They'll get some cheese, please, in Boston, but I think the rest will help them overcome that easily.
So you got those two. What about Kevin Love and the revenge tour? He haven't seen these guys in a couple years. He remember Kelly Olynyk.
Who cares?
Kelly Olynyk. He might torch him. What you think about that?
He might get another shoulder dislocated. How would you think about that?
Hey, Zaza keeping the injuries alive. Why not get him again?
Why not?
Jeremy, what you think about the series, man? I think you finna shake up the world right now. We ready to be shook.
I'm gonna shake up the world and go with I'm gonna take Boston winning this in 7 games, man. I'm gonna take Boston taking Cleveland in 7 games. A lot of people are not gonna agree with it, but hey, I don't care. That's what makes my opinion my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because I believe in Isaiah Thomas, man. I believe in what this guy has been doing for this team. He's been balling, and he's not been getting the credit that he deserved. Of course, we all know that Kyrie's better. We know that LeBron is better. We already know that. But guess what? Sometimes just because you're the better player and you may have the best team don't mean you're gonna always win. So that's why I give Boston a chance. I mean, hey, they here. A lot of people didn't have them making it, even with the number one seed. A lot of people didn't have them making it to the conference finals at all. Period. And
You got a point there, brother. You got a point there.
they made it. They're here, and the fact that they're here, I'm going to go out on a limb and give them an opportunity to win this series in 7 games against Cleveland, because I just feel as though LeBron could sometimes Father Time gonna have to catch up with you at some point in time. How old is LeBron?
You looking for help? Court, before I get
I'm
in,
looking for help. I'm
get
just
one more in.
how old is LeBron? And LeBron is not really that great. If you want to sit there and just put it out there, he ain't that great. He's not a
great enough to
shooter. So if they
he's shooting 44% from the three, he probably got the best 3-point percentage in the series.
Yeah, right now going into the series, he's shooting the best 3-point percentage of his career right now. Absolutely, he is.
So shouldn't that be alarming to you? Like
No.
LeBron James is honestly, respectfully playing the best ball he's played probably in the last 4 seasons right now.
That's not alarming them. Because guess what? A lot of those threes
You heard that Beyonce ring along.
played in the series. They played Indiana and Toronto like they was a threat. Defensively, are they a threat to LeBron James? Are you serious?
So Boston is?
Are you serious? Boston have better defenders who could match up against LeBron. I ain't gonna say they could stop LeBron, but I'm saying they can contest a lot of shots and make LeBron either be LeBron to where he have to drive to the hole and draw fouls. He ain't gonna sit there and shoot wide open threes all day. That ain't gonna happen.
See, everybody thought it was Russell. Now I do what I want. It's gonna be LeBron. Now I do what I want. But Court, before I chime in, man, you go ahead and get you some of that.
Hey man, that man think it's gonna be a good series. He got Boston winning.
Hey, well, listen.
I can't really give you no more than that. He got Boston with it, man.
Hey man, listen. I can't listen to this. I can't listen to this crap no longer. All right. They the number one seed. They played a hell of a regular season. They just went 6 and 7 games with 2 teams that a number one seed shouldn't be going up against. They should have smacked Boston. They should have smacked Chicago, and they should have smacked Washington. And the fact that they was in a series with those teams, and you think they're gonna be in a series with this team, hey man, it's gonna have to be some powers that be.
Toronto and Indiana? Were those 2 teams not better than Toronto and Indiana? Let's be real now. Be real.
What? Indiana?
Not better than
Indiana. Indiana is better than Chicago.
Is Washington
better than Chicago?
Is Washington better than
you got a good debate. Now you got a good debate with Washington and Toronto. I'm with you there. But Indiana was a better team than Chicago.
What? With Roger, with a healthy Rondo, Dwayne Wade, and
they was a 7 seed. See, what you got to understand is that Chicago only played well against Boston. That was a good matchup for them.
So you sit here and say that Chicago is not better than Indiana.
Who were the 7 seed?
And they got Dwayne Wade, an NBA champion, and Rajon Rondo, an NBA
champion. Don't you sit here a lot of the people on their team like you just such a huge D Wade supporter. Don't you play me?
You saying that they're better, right? I can't believe this. You're right. Let's move.
Yeah, I know I'm right. You're gonna sit here and act like you can. So right now, so what you saying is Cleveland the number 2 seed and Boston the number 1 seed. So Boston better than Cleveland?
Why didn't Cleveland take the number 1 seed when they had the opportunity to?
Is Boston better than Cleveland? Yes or no?
Why didn't they take? Yeah, they better than Cleveland.
You running? Hey man, look, man, we played football together. We didn't run track. Answer the question. Answer the question. We didn't run track.
Why didn't Cleveland take the number 1 seed? Why?
Because they didn't want to have to play the people Boston played. Duh.
Yeah, they ducked them, right? And guess what? What Boston do? What did Boston do?
They went
get in long series. Get in long series with teams that they ain't supposed to be a long series.
One of the easy way to the championship, right? Because everything he does is easy, right? Like the East is easy, right? right?
But the point is,
how does that make you good?
You can feel what you want about the path he took to the finals.
How does that make you good?
The smart decision was to play 8 games and get a lot of rest rather than 13 games and not
really. So the Lakers. Let's just go back to in the Western.
Hey! Look, hold on, Jay. Look,
in the days, right?
Hold on, Jay. Look, this is what we're not about to do. We're not about to compare Kobe to LeBron because they don't want to do that.
No Kobe.
People not ready for that right now. And you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go to that right now because you're running for the fact.
Teams.
You are running, sprinting. I'm talking about Usain Bolt. Are you Jamaican?
Where am I going?
Are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican?
I'm not.
Do you like jerk chicken?
What am I running from? Because
you are running from the fact that LeBron strategically made a decision, and his team made a decision to take 8 games opposed to 13 games just to get where they're supposed to get to. You can say it's weak. You can say it's weak. You can do all that all you want. But guess what? The team that you supported, they're going to beat them to get there. So that means that team you supporting is weak too.
How does that make
so you might want to talk to them too.
They had the toughest job to, and that everybody didn't even give them.
How do a number 1 seed have the toughest job? Let me tell you how number 1 seed have the toughest job because they're not a true number 1 seed.
You don't even listen to yourself talk. You just sat right there and said that Cleveland took on they took the number 2 seed so that they can have an easier road to the playoffs instead of taking
That's exactly what I said.
Therefore, that means that Boston had the toughest road, right?
That's exactly what I said.
Okay, then. So how you going to sit there and knock them having the toughest road to the championship?
I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them at all. They did exactly what Cleveland didn't want to do. And when Cleveland get them in game 3 and game 4, Boston is going to be out there running a rotation, putting all them guys out there who ain't supposed to be out there. They're going to get ran out the gym.
Jeremy, can I ask you a question?
We'll see. You know,
Jeremy,
put your glasses back on so you can see.
I don't need to do all of that.
Yeah, you do.
Jeremy, the last 3 years, has the number 1 seed swept in the first round?
Has the number 1 seed what?
Swept in the first round over the last 3 years.
Have they been swept in the first round?
Has the number 1 seed swept their opponent, the 8th seed, in the first round the last 3 years?
Yep.
You know who it was? It was Cleveland.
Yes or no?
Cleveland.
Yes or no?
Who did they beat? Who did the Cleveland Cavaliers play?
Yes.
Boston. They played Boston.
No.
They played Boston.
Well, guess what? You think they're gonna sweep this Boston team? Put your money up.
It's the same team.
Put your money up then.
Look, what you got to understand right now is
this is
on wax. So it's the money talk that don't do nothing for me. We are on wax. So what I say goes. We are right here. I can't take it back. I can't deny it. And I'm telling you right now that Cleveland is going to win in 5. 5. If they go past 6, good job. Boston, you did a good job by losing in 6, okay? Get out of here. You believing in Isaiah Thomas? Oh, man. That is terrible. That's like me believing in Klay Thompson.
Oh, hold on. You dish out so much disrespect. Klay Thompson is, first of all, Klay Thompson is the NBA champion, so you're going to give him respect.
Right. I'm also going to give another NBA champion respect in LeBron James. I ain't finna give another champion respect in Isaiah Thomas.
You give KD respect and he ain't won nothing.
KD better than Isaiah Thomas. Close that gym.
He ain't better than Klay Thompson because Klay got a ring.
He ain't what?
Klay's a better shooter.
Man, you crazy. Klay Thompson is for sale.
Klay is all around, bro. Klay Thompson is all around. He ain't no one-sided player. He don't
all around what? He locked up Patty Mills. That's what he did yesterday. How hard was that?
Play defense as well.
How hard was that?
We're gonna see when Golden State
who he stopped that make him all around great.
Patty Mills.
What do you mean? He always got their best scorer.
And get the business. And get the business. Tell the whole story.
Listen,
tell the whole story.
He ain't afraid to step up to any challenge.
You ain't gotta be afraid to get your ass whooped. Just show up to the fight. That's all you gotta do is show up.
Unlike your boy Kevin.
You ain't got to be afraid to be a loser or get smoked.
He ain't afraid to.
But we gave y'all some great taste. I'm gonna tell y'all like that right now. I don't know what's wrong with my boy Jeremy, but he's smoking that la that thing. Boston actually got a chance. I can't believe it. And look, we live in Georgia, so smoking weed is illegal. But maybe, just maybe, we'll get that law passed to where we can burn it down like the rest of them. But until then, y'all are tuned in to another edition of Fresh Perspective. We thank y'all and we appreciate y'all